Yeah, so this I got out to go somewhere, but it seems like the temperature not only dropped, it's just extremely windy now. So I decided not to continue the journey today. So having said that, just going back, still enjoying this motorcycle is just phenomenal. This is a 2012 Kawasaki Concourse 14, and those who know what it is, yeah, it's on the heavier side. It is actually heavy, not on the heavier side, but the performance more than makes up for it, and the overall stability that it provides in this kind of weather, especially on the highway, is definitely a benefit. However, right now I was not that desperate to go where I needed to go or I wanted to go, so I'm just passing on to it right now. Temperature wise, it's okay. It's between 37 and 40 degrees, but the wind, especially when I was about to get on the highway, it was just gushing really fast, and it's only going to get worse tonight, so it's better to call it off. And then on top of that, these icy roads, not a good combination. So this is middle of January, obviously to be expected. Yet I'm still, I guess, fortunate that I'm pretty much able to ride at least a couple of times a week. Actually, more than a couple of times a week, even in this kind of weather, which is a blessing. And I can't wait. I can't believe I was always the kind of person who would prefer the cold weather over hot, but ever since I got back into motor riding, motorcycling, the perception has changed a little. Now I think I'll prefer a little milder weather, and specifically the wet weather is it's just not very enjoyable. So today at least, it's now raining, but the snow, last time it snowed so much that it's been over a week, and the temperature has been on the freezing side most of the time, so it hasn't really fully melted yet, even though we had a couple of days of 40-degree highs, but that high during the whole day only reached about maybe like for a few minutes, and then it just went back to being cold. Just like right now it's showing 37 degrees. About, I would say, less than an hour ago it was probably about 45 or around that mark. So now it's going to continuously drop and drop rapidly, because the low today or tonight is supposed to be around 10 degrees or so, and that's Fahrenheit. So it still can be done. At least I was able to get out, warm it up, go for a few miles. And these idiots can't decide. I mean, they're supposed to be safe drivers. They'll drive 10 miles under the limit, but never will give the signal before turning. Brake first and then give the turn signal. So you have to be careful about those. These heated grips are a godsend for sure. They make so much of a difference. And then people who were having a discussion about that, why naked bikes are the best and this and that. They're okay. They're a lot of fun, light, nimble, but when it comes to cruising, riding on the highway, it's just too much hassle. Like, in this weather, if you don't have the fairing, you're really gonna suffer. So having said that, I think we are back. So join you next time. Have a good one.